Hey there everyone, I'm Michael, and welcome to another episode of Sysop Adventures. In this one, we'll be taking a look at getting, well, long story short, the other night, I got Astral Quote, an open source quote bot made for Astral Phaser Central that was soon deprecated due to some security flaws and other things. I have fixed the security flaws and got it mostly working again, and it uses Project Unite for quotes. Now, we can do... Now, I'm not gonna lie, some of these quotes are very weird. But if we do force quote, you'll see that it shows us the offer's icon, the quote body, and the year. And it uses ShiftMod, our moderation bot, for the authentication. And this is all done through Node.js and Project Unite. So the Node.js portion of it is complete. However, if we head up to announcements, I basically said that, actually, I don't think it was announcements that I said it, but I basically said that we're going to allow users to submit quotes to the bot through Project Unite. So we're going to be implementing that, because as it stands, it does not work. It is not even implemented. Let's do it. So we need Project Unite's code, which I have conveniently opened. Now, as you can see, this is the database that it pulls quotes from. Now I'm just going to move change Comic Sans to 20, just because. But yeah, this is the entire quote database, and I've been just punching them in randomly. So yeah, simple data structure. We've got the ID of the object, the author ID, which is the author name, the quote body, avatar URL, and year. So that should be pretty simple. But we need to have a new controller, because this controller will give us the ability to add new pages to Project Unite on a specific folder. So MVC5 controller, I believe that was actually MVC4, I'm not sure, I can't read. We'll call it quotes controller, and it'll scaffold. Now, you'll see that it's added some comments for us. It says, for index, get quotes. This means that if you go to get.shiftos.ml/quotes, you get this method. So that you get this page. Pretty simple. We're going to add a view, and it takes a bit for Unite because it's a big project, but soon we'll get a little dialog box that asks us what we want to name our view, and we'll just leave everything blank as it is. So there's the dialog. We hit enter, start scaffolding again, and we get HTML. So we can do quotes for the view tag title, and for the description. Oh wait, no. Well, just let it generate a description automatically. Okay, so set the header to quotes. Welcome to the ShiftOS quotes database. This page allows you to submit a quote to our Discord bot. And then we'll just do a little HTML.begin form. Oh, whoops. Gotta use using And then we gotta get rid of that. Alright, and we can do HTML anti-forgery token at HTML, actually no, div class equals panel danger, div class equals panel body, HTML validation summary, and that tells C# this is a form that a user can submit data to, and that HTML.validation summary says this is where we'll place any errors. The anti-forgery token is so that people can't forge submissions. We typically don't add that for APIs because APIs do it a different way, but for general web pages, that must be there for anything that requires user submission of data. So yeah, let's use a dictionary list here, and for the term, we'll do at HTML dot text box for x or model dot name new class equals form control. Now all we gotta do is we gotta do up here model project night models quote. Simple. Actually, we want to change that to the definition, not the term. My bad. And we'll do, and it's not name that we want. Quote author. Author ID, not avatar. Alright. Copy this. Author image URL. Requires HTTP. And then we want to do year to no up. No. What is a number box? User link. No, none of that. Oh, value for. Provides a mechanism to create a custom HTML markup compatible with the ASP.NET MVC model binder and templates. That doesn't give very many help, or very much help. I'm assuming that's what it's for, though. So let's use that. The value for. That should give me a numeric up-down box. And quote body. So it has to do text area for. And that'll automatically allow markdown and stuff. So, and then we can do input type equals submit, value equals submit, class equals btn primary. Alright, 3, submit a quote. How to use the quote bot in Discord. It has to add a horizontal rule there, so that it adds some separation. They're kind of invisible using Victor Tran's dark theme, but it's good to add some separation every now and then. So, to use the quote bot in Discord server, simply join hashtag bot and type. Actually, I wonder if it's better to just do that HTML.markdown. And we can just use code or Markdown code for this. We can do that. Kind of weird to use Markdown inside HTML. It kind of adds code, but still, that's my preferred way of doing it for text like that. Here is a quick reminder of the rules regarding both spam and bot usage inside our Discord server. And we can pull that data directly from the Discord. So let's go rules, and we want section 2. And section 4. I know I copied section 3, but still, oh well, type. Will that work? Is it item type? No. No, I can't do it that way. Alright. Oops. Actually, yeah, we'll get rid of that. And then we'll just add various breaks through these lines, just to make sure this doesn't display as an entire continuous line of text. Section 4, bots. Alright. So there we go. And we'll just make this entire thing require authorize. And then public action result index. And then models dot quote model if model state that is valid. If not, then we'll return view model var dv equals new models application dv context. That'll give us access to the database, so model.id equals dv.quotes.count plus 1 .toString. Alright, now, it's complaining about that is approved variable. That's because it does not exist in the model, but we can fix that by simply going peak definition. And why did I close that? While we're there, we might as well add validation rules to the object. So author ID is required error message equals your quote must have an author name. Allow empty strings equals false. Alright. So we might as well set a max length of 50. Error message. Your author name must not exceed 50 characters. I have no idea if Discord's gonna let a 50-character long embed title, but we'll find out. We'll allow HTML. And then required. Allow empty strings equals false error message. trying to submit an empty quote. I see. We'll keep that as how it is. We must know what year this quote was said in. And the rest is handled by the controller, so we don't have to worry about that. Now you may be wondering with the body why allow HTML if it's Markdown. Well, sometimes Markdown strings tend to contain HTML characters, but the Markdown parser in Discord and in Unite will automatically filter them. So we can enable HTML support inside those Markdown fields, and they'll go through. If we don't do that, we get an XSS error when we try to submit HTML code through Markdown, and we don't want that. So, yeah. Now, next thing is we require admin. So, actually, no, requires a moderator and public action result. View all or review all. DB, it was new. Application DB. So add a using statement, why not? And then return view db.quotes.where is approved equals false. Alright, this is a simple one. So it has pulled the first database record from the quotes table with the ID of the provided ID. And if that is null, we return new status code result. If I can type, and we'll set it to 404 because the entry wasn't found. Quote that is approved equals true. Return redirect to action index after db.save payments, of course. Now this next method is going to be a bit more tricky because we need to make sure that we don't get any security issues when deleting quotes. So deny string ID, and this is simple. Quote is approved is equal to true. We return returning 403. We could do bad request or something like that, but we don't need to. Do that quotes got to remove quote. That'll get rid of the quote. Simple. Now we just go view over here, add view. It always gets annoying waiting for the dialogue to show up when adding a view. But once it shows up, it's relatively quick. Now we add a model of I enumerable of type project. Unite models quote. Review quotes. Below is a list of all quotes that need moderator review. And if model.count is 0, no quotes to hell. Else. I'm not sure what it's doing here causing this. But if class equals panel default actually for each our quote in model alright. So if not string that is null or white space quote avatar URL or avatar link, there we go. Actually, oops, I made a mistake there. Alright, so we got Markdown there. And lastly, alright, now we just need Alright, and deny. Alright, do that. Oh, just noticed one more thing we gotta do. Alright. Now, what we need is for us admins to get a notification when someone adds a quote. So what we could do is we could do our users equals dv.users.toArray for each our user in users if user.highest role admin a lot of try catch here because this is prone to fail sometimes, so notification daemon notify user. Oh great. Let's see. User identity get user ID user.id new quote submitted. Please review user submitted quotes. And then URL.action review all. That should do that. Now we need to figure out get user ID here. I know what that is. I just gotta add a using statement. Alright. Now I'm gonna add one more thing here, and that is if user.identity.is moderator click here to review AWOL. Oops, I did not want to type that. Review all quotes. Now save. And we've got some errors. So quotes controller index quote not all code paths return value. What? Not right. Yes, it does. I don't see what you're getting at. Oh, syntax error. Argument 3 cannot convert from anonymous type string class equals to string. That's not good. Okay, so that's... Well, figured this would break, so... yeah, that's not good. 8html dot. We don't want to use editor for. Xbox 4. We'll just do that. I'm not sure if that'll work, actually. Actually, let's Google. Yeah, we can't go there. Need to open up a new Chrome, otherwise I'm gonna get a copyright strike. I know it. HTML input number. Every now and then I have to... Oh wait. Attribute values. Finds a field for entering a number. Okay, so we did do it right. Cool. Now we can go to GitHub and roll this change out to the servers. And how do we do that? Well, we go to Project Unite, and we simply commit. Alright. Now, once that rolls out to the server, and we should be able to tell by going to get ShiftOS.ml, get ShiftO.ml, go to get ShiftOS.ml / quotes, and right now it says 404, but if we keep retrying, eventually it'll take forever. That means it's compiling. Come on, you can do it. Of course, Chrome did an update or something that made it so that this button is extremely difficult to see. I mean, look at that. That's gray on gray. That's not normal. Eventually it's gonna click. Wait, did we even sync? Yeah, we did, okay. I wonder. I'm gonna have to be quick about this because I don't want to reveal my subscription ID, but I want to see. Alright, Project Unite web app. Did it somehow error out somewhere? Oh, I've got a tiny little bit of my subscription ID sitting there. Deployment options. User submitted votes. Alright, it's compiling. And we no longer get a 404. You submit a quote, quote author image. Oh, I'm not using the right button. There we go. We get the year of the quote, which is, that's the number. And we get a nice markdown field to enter our quote body and submit. So that all works. And if we submit, we should get returned an error. And as you can see, your quote must have an author's name. We must know the year this quote was said, and trying to submit an empty quote, are you? So yeah, that's basically it. If you go into here, review all quotes, you'll see that we have a blank database. Oh yeah, okay, we have a blank, we don't have a blank, but we have a bunch of quotes that have not been accepted because they were before, yeah, we can basically submit and deny each quote, or we could just go to the database and yeah, but this certainly beats having to enter them in manually through the database. So we go to apply, or no, approve. You should see these start to disappear. Now I have to apologize, Unite is very slow, but as we start doing this, there's one more modification we'll need to make, and that is with the API that the bot uses, because as it stands, the API has no way of knowing whether a quote has been submitted and approved yet. I'm just going to approve all of these. As you can see, we've got user interface actually looks similar to what Discord has with embeds, so I think I did a pretty good job of recreating that. That's cool. Yeah, there's 20 quotes or so in here, so we're almost out. Now, of course, we've got the wonderful blue smiley face who wrote Astro Quote, well, sort of contributed to it. It was originally written by the Random Melon, as far as their GitHub is aware. But a lot of these quotes are taken out of context, which is why they're so funny. But oh, we have no quotes to show. And we have a bug to fix with the API, and we can do that in the API controller by going to the very top and finding the get random quote member. There we go. So what we want to do is dv.quotes.where the quote is approved. Then we convert it to an array. So that says only if the quote's approved, allow the bot to see it. Pretty simple. and it'll be a quick rollout. Actually, not really, because Azure does not care. Make API aware of unapproved quotes. So, the way the architecture works, you get a quote, submit it, goes into the database, but is marked as requires moderator approval. Moderator approves it, it gets marked as this quote is cool, the API will see it. Or they deny it and it gets deleted from the database. So that's how that works. We should be able to soon. Oh, we've got DMs from Rylan and Philip Adams. We don't want to deal with that right now. We'll go back to the bot and go force quote, and it'll take a while to fetch the quote from the server because the server's being recompiled, but soon it will work. I'm probably going to have to debug it. Oh, there it is. And now the API is allowing custom user submitted quotes that can be, or that must be moderator approved before the bot can see them. And we'll just announce that page. Everyone, user submitted at shiftmod quotes are now available. Head on over to http://get.shiftOS.ml/quotes to submit a quote. Note that a moderator or admin will have to approve your quote before it is allowed into the bot. That is what goes into adding Project Unite backend features. I have been Michael, and this has been another episode of Sysop Adventures. I'll see you guys in the next one.